العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Shukran, Imam C. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Lord God of mercy and of grace, we continue to bring before you the situation that is throughout the whole world, this coronavirus pandemic that has crippled all functions throughout the world. We thank you that in some places it's been relaxed and work is beginning to return to normal gradually. We continue to ask that your Holy Spirit will continue to blow the wind of change throughout the whole world, that hearts and minds will be refined, that the fear and the love of God will be in the hearts of all human beings, so that the relationship between person to person, country to country, business to business will be fair, and there will be justice, there will be equity for all. We continue to thank you for the Day of the African Child. We pray for all African child throughout the whole world, wherever they may be. We ask for their protection, and we ask for your guidance and their development, so that they will become people that will contribute greatly to Africa. And we continue to pray for our own sitting here. We ask that all who will come here will speak the truth, and you grant the commissioners the demanding spirit, the discerning spirit, to discern between truth and falsehood. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Very much, Amen. Thank you very much, Bishop Odiko. Today being a Day of the African Child, we are going to make a brief statement on behalf of the Commission in observance of this important day. Commissioner Carr, you have the floor to speak on behalf of the Commission.
Thank you, Chairman. The Day of the African Child has been celebrated on June 16 every year since 1991, when it was first initiated by the Organization of African Unity, OAU. It honors those who participated in the Soweto Uprising of 1976. It also raises awareness of the continuing need for improvement of the education provided to African children. In Soweto, South Africa, on June 16, 1976, about 10,000 black school children marched in a column more than half a mile long, protesting the poor quality of their education, rejecting what was called Bantu education, and demanding their right to be taught in their own languages. Hundreds of young students were killed in the protest of the following 2 weeks. More than 1,000 were injured. On June 16 every year, governments, NGOs, international organizations, and other stakeholders gather to discuss the challenges and opportunities facing the full realization of the rights of children in Africa. The Day of the African Child 2020 will be commemorated on the theme, Access to a Child-Friendly Justice Systems in Africa. Conscious of the importance of this day, the Truth, Reconciliation and Reparations Commission, TRRC, through its Youth and Children's Network Unit, joins the Child Protection Alliance, CPA, Children's Network on Transitional Justice, Children National Assembly, the Gambia, the National Youth Council, and the entire African continent to help children commemorate this auspicious day. We believe that if the Never Again campaign of the TRRC must be realized, the role of children has to be considered because they are the future of every country. Thus, our justice system must not ignore them. Thank you very much.
Indeed, the future of everybody. Thank you so much, Commissioner Carr. Council, are we ready to continue our proceedings from yesterday afternoon? If so, please go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and commissioners, members of the audience. Sagar Jahate would continue with the witness of yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you, Esa. Good morning, Chairman, and good morning, commissioners and everyone. We are ready to proceed with the witness from yesterday. Mr. Usher, can you kindly get the witness, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Malaikum salam. Good morning, Mr. Ba.
Afini.
Mr. Ba.
I hope you had a safe and restful night.
Oui, sikide hanki gila yahuda hebi adandi ketong te hebi jama weldo.
Hey, kujamtan?
Yes.
Kujamtan?
Okay.
I am not able to hear the interpretation very clearly.
Yes, he said everything is okay.
Thank you very much. Yesterday, you were not quite yourself.
Oi hanki no ini hanki on esagoma seda.
Yes.
You told us that you were holding back information because you were actually fearful for your life and personal safety.
Te avido yimbe wonda hanki ngurnal ma kanyum may jamma on hida huli dun seda sabu hida jogani do hida mari kibaruji wurdi andanda ma wonda mayda faalaade jonde commission kono susani ha nguroni ngurnal ma kanyum may jahbugol ma jam ka wonda ton.
Yes, Uncle Gonga.
Yeah, that's quite true.
We hope that you are more at ease today after the warnings that were issued yesterday by lead counsel, and that you are ready to reveal everything that you know about the prisons.
Meden tanjini wonda ma hankide yamirore jonnade do nden woni lead council on ko jonni yamirore ndo jonni do nden do en sakade do hanki gila yahuda hanki a hebi jam a hebani ton bitte tembenen yakori wonde ma a jonne men do a wirte do gundoji durudi andanda wonde ma hedi sawi kander hoggoton.
Yes, kungandumi ko mi halana ron.
Yes, I will reveal everything that I know.
I would just like to remind you about the things you said to us yesterday.
Jon nini ka wondo fala ma andintinde hanki yewtere nde yewtide den do ko haalda do ko andintama goddunge mum.
You testified about your arrest, detention and torture at Basse.
Follow premier ko aron do ko dum woni gilabe nanguno ma Basse ton ko be badde ko be waduma ton ko dum woni be lappuma te be waduma badde bonde ko be waduma ton kon fo a haali dum don a sifike dum.
At the hands of OC Famara Jallo and his team of torturers.
Dum fo no hebi jungo OC Famara Jallo kanyum ma yimbe makko ben be andana mako lappobe.
Yes, ko mabbe dum hebi.
Yes, that happened in their hands.
You told us how acid was poured on your anus and genitals and the pain and suffering you endured.
Halani be kadi gila men dema be yehi be sodi acid don be are be hibbi dum e yeso mate tampere dum ko tampimma kon on sifike dum don kadi.
Ay mi haali dum kadi.
You explained about the suffering that you went through and the cruelty that was inflicted on you, which made you completely dehumanized.
Haali do kadi dum gila dum wada e ma tampere dum ko tampimma kon kanyum ma e gila dum wada e ma ka wonnoda don e a famano hore ma anda sa ka wonnoda ha sifike dum don kadi fo no dum tampinirma.
Yes.
And how you were stripped of all your dignity as a person.
Honno be jettiri gedal ma gila be wadi dum e ma gedal ma ko andanda ma ko Allah hulando yeduma dum fo be jatti dum e jungo ma hay fus be jonnani ma e mum.
Ay tas ay tus.
Yes, I was completely powerless.
You also started telling us about the general prison conditions in the country.
Halani yimbe kadi dum woni kasoji tati wondi ka leydi do din kadi ton no wa'i non a sifanike dum yimbe no ton wa'i.
Ifo mi do andidi.
Yes, I know everything that goes in the prisons.
You told us that the general conditions were bad.
o wiɗa kadi haali ɗo wondema ɗum woni kasoji ɗin ɗo fof ɗi andandema wondema memiɗi e baɗe ko woni e wadde toon kon ɗum haala ko sansi e mum ɗi fof hiɗi fota.
Ay tous sansaki tous.
Nothing has changed from the old days up to these days.
However, you focused on your detention at Mile 2 prisons.
ha joni tigi on ko feeruɗa e mum e nder seedeyagal ma ko ɗum woni ka kaso jano ko tampere ko waɗɗa toon kon ko woni toon kon ko ɗum siɓu e sifagol magol koye ɗum fewti e mum.
How you were treated when you first got there?
ko honno jogoroɗa gila ndema natuna ɗon premier on.
Yes.
And you told us about the information and knowledge that you had as a chief mess boy.
a sifanike ɗo yimɓe kadi ko ɗum woni gandal ngal heɓuɗa toon ngal gilande maɓɓe jonnuma ɓe waɗuma e chief mess boy ko jannguɗa toon kon kadi kaso toon kon a sifanike ɗum kadi yimɓe.
Ay.
Yes.
Through the assistance that you gave prisoners and prison officers alike.
te a sifanike ɗo kadi yimɓe ballal ngal andandama wondema ko ngal jonnata ɗum woni sokaɓe ka kaso toon ɓen kañum e liggotoɓe toon ɓen kadi ballal ngal jonnataɓe ngal.
Ay.
Yes.
You have already explained to us briefly.
Ay.
Yes.
You have explained to us briefly about the food wasn't fit for human consumption.
a sifanike ɗo kadi yimɓe ñamete mo andandama wondema ko wonɓe jonnata e sokaɓe ka kaso toon ɓe ñamete mo andandama wondema wona ñamete elɗo.
Leading to the disease of beriberi.
e on ñamete moɓe jonnete on ko on sababu ñaw wiyeteɗo beriberi.
Yes.
Which you informed us was a disease that you have only seen in prison.
te a wiɗo yimɓe wondema on ñaw a meeɗamo yiide dula si wona ka kaso toon.
Koye kaso mi momin.
I saw it only in the prison.
You have also told us about the general conditions of the cell, which you said was also not fit for human habitation.
te a sifanike ɗo kadi yimɓe wiɗa wondema seeluji wonɗi toon ɗin kadi nder toon seeluji ɗi no wayi noon seeluji ɗi daganaki baɗi adama pour o soke toon.
Ɗi moƴƴani fes.
They are very, very bad.
And a lot of witnesses that we've had have already explained to us about the general conditions of the cells, as well as the condition and quality of the food. So there is no need to belabor the point. But I would just like to go back to the issue of beriberi as a common disease within the prison. Can you tell us how common it was?
wi seedeɓe hewɓe jooɗike ɗo e nde jullere nde jooɗiɗa ɗon ɗon ɓe sifanike ɗo yimɓe ɗum woni kadi kaso toon e no toon wayi noon kañum e ñaameteji ɗi no ɗi wayi noon joni jarani ɗo e ɓooyen en gonɗon sengo joni da hiɗa wawi haalande yimɓe an kadi e nder kaso gon toon ko honno an yiruɗa toon ko honno toon woni e yaarude ko honno toon e yimɓe ɓe wona jogorede toon.
O time ni
At this present time, you mean?
I meant during the time that you were a prisoner in Mile 2, from the time you were a prisoner in Mile 2 up to date.
o wi gilandema naɓaɗa toon ñande premier ɗe naɓaɗa toon ɗen ha hannde ka wonɗo toon ko no wayi noon ko ɗum o faalaɗa ɓe yimɓe faala o faala sifanoɗa yimɓe ko honno toon wayi.
Yeah.
No waɗi différence no feewi no ɓurdi no serti.
There are some differences from the days of the old days and now.
I would like you to actually concentrate on the old days and tell us what used to happen in regards to beriberi and how common it was as a disease.
wi o faala fewta hakkille maɗa e sifa seedeyagal maga ɗum woni duuɓi yawtunoɗi ɗin no taw wa'uno noon kañum ma o ñaw wiyeteɗo beriberi ko honno ɗum wa'uno toon si ñaw o yeehi ha naati e nder sokaɓe toon ɓen ko honno ñaw o tampinirta ɓe duuɓi yawtunoɗi ɓaawo.
ɗi duuɓi yawtuɗi ɓaawo ñaw ko woni Mile 2 ko ɗum ala ɗo woni e aduna.
In the old days, the disease that prevailed at Mile 2, I have never heard or seen it in any part of the world.
Parce que ko addata ñawo ko gokkete ɗon yo on ñaam ko on ñaamɗo ɗum fof ñawat tan.
Because the cause of the disease is from the food, because the food is the worst type. The food they give to prisoners is not fit for human consumption.
Ay cuura gerte o.
The porridge they make with the groundnut porridge.
Cuura gerte o si ɓe defimo wattu 2.
If they cook that groundnut porridge around 2 p.m.,
ɗon o accete ha janngo subaka.
they will leave it in the cooking pot until the following day.
Mr. Bass, sorry to interrupt you, but you already gave us the evidence about the pap as well, being left overnight. I just wanted to actually know how common beriberi was, the number of people who got it, for example.
wi acca hakkede o taƴita yeeso ma seeɗa o wi hankiya jonni ɗo misal jonni yimɓe ɗo misal ɗum woni ñaw bere bere en ko honno o nangirta yimɓe joni ko faala ɗo o wi ko faala haalana ko ɗum woni ko honno ɗum duuɓi yawtunoɗi ɓaawo yimɓe ɗum ɓe ɗum nangata ɓen ko honno ɗum way nda wattu fo wattu ɗum nanga yimɓe nda ko honno
ko ñande wono e kaso e par ce que ko ñamete goto min ñamata.
That is an everyday occurrence in the prison because the prisoners were given the same type of food every time.
It
is all emanating from the food they give to prisoners.
And how serious was it? Did anybody die from beriberi?
Joni ko honno ɗum ɗon hulɓinori da neɗɗo maayi on ñaw wiyeteɗo beriberi.
Ɗum na hulɓini sabu biribiri ko hunde wande danger.
Well, it is really fearful because that disease, beriberi, it is a very dangerous disease. Because if it starts from the legs, it climbs up the human being up to your stomach. And if it goes on to your chest and climbs up to your face, you are a dead man. You are a dead person. At the initial stages, if you are able to start getting medication for it, what happens to you is continuous urination. That is the only way how you get help out of the disease.
Mr. Ba, have you suffered from beriberi before?
Yes.
And
yes.
These symptoms that you're describing, are they what you experienced?
Yes,
because I know, I experienced the disease myself. I woke up one morning, I looked at my legs and I said, no, this is the disease beriberi. I went to the infirmary. There was no medication at all. I came back. I went to Lamin Dabo. I told him, Lamin, come and look at my legs. He told me, after looking at my legs, he told me, Samba, you will die very soon because you've also contracted beriberi.
Can you remind us who Lamin Dabo was?
Lamin Dabo Sokanodo life Shefula Watimo de sentence.
He was the prisoner sentenced to life in jail, and he was one of the 9 people who were executed.
Thank you very much. Please proceed.
He went into his cell and he said to me, wait, I will try and help you.
4 tablets.
He had about 4 tablets of this beriberi disease with him. He told me, as far as it is just beginning, so drink these 2 tablets at one time. After drinking the 2 tablets, he told me, now go to the toilet, stay around the toilet. Every few minutes I'll go and urinate. That's the whole day. That's what I was doing. But luckily, by the evening time up to night time, my legs, the swelling started to go down. He told me, if you are going to bed at night, drink one of the tablets again. I drank the tablet before going to bed, but the whole night I kept on going to the toilet to urinate.
Mr. Ba, were you...
Mr. Banda,
yes.
Yes, that's how I became cured.
And you are telling us that the prison did not provide treatment for beriberi. In fact, they had no medicine for it.
Awe joni afala wiide yimɓe wondema kaso ngon tigiri hoggo ngon tigiri ɗum woni yeeso maɓɓe kamɓe tiga kaso ton ɓe ala lekki ñawdoki o beriberi ko haa ko onon sokaɓe toon ɓe kono taw wallindirta
ɓe ala si ona min ane musidɗo ma sokaɗo wallondirɗa aya laabi 3 laabi 4 lekki ala One month or leki ala.
That's what happens in the prison, not only in my case, but so many times you will be sick, you will go to the infirmary, they will tell you there is no medicine. That will go on for almost 1 month. You only get help from your fellow inmates, or relatives outside will send you medication. That's the only way you can get medicine inside the prison sometimes.
And this was the case even though beriberi was a common disease.
Kono wa uno afera kono wa uno haisita uno watu muanda na wawanda beriberi onko won ko du wonno nyaw muanda na hino bitino e kasongonto.
Leki ala parce que waktu jinato fanta. Kanko jettata kalis makko on kalis makko ambo sodana persona be leki.
Yeah, that's how things were going. Because sometimes, if you are lucky to get Fanta around, she's the only person who will take her own money, go and buy medicine and come and give it to prisoners.
Which Fanta are you referring to? Sorry to interrupt you.
Fanta hombo onda yudeni.
Fanta Sane.
Fanta Sane?
Medigo.
At the medics.
Wadi dun goyata yimbe nayo njawo mido iya. Min tigyo soda ni kamleki.
I have seen her doing that for up to 4 to 5 people, including myself.
Mr. Ba, can you please turn your direction to this area so that I may be able to interrupt you from time to time?
Ai wada feuta e makoseda. Ai watu sida yalu jenu ko seda galmanga. O tajita yeso mawiya ma daro lando malandi.
Mi femta e mako?
Yes.
Thank you very much. You're addressing the commissioners. So just And can you tell us where Lamin Dabo actually got these medicines that he gave you?
Dai wai halanda yimbe o Lamin Dabo ko honto hebi ki lekki ki o jonnuma.
Andi Lamin Dabo o boye kaso no mi boyire kaso e ni o boyiri non e kaso he.
Lamin has been in the prison for quite a long time. Just as I spent the time in the prison, I spent a long time there, just as Lamin Dabo.
I'm asking how Lamin Dabo was able to get the medication he gave you, since it was not available in the prison.
We ko Olandi gon ko duwoni Lamin Dabo ko honno hebiri ki lekki ki o jonnuma ne wonno wonde ma kasongon tigi ronko hebude lekki pour ko
no hebiri ki fere makko na wawi hebde lekki don mi andano hebirta lekki kanko parce que mo ya l'hôpital waktuji.
Yeah, I cannot explain how he got this medicine. Sometimes he goes to the medicine because he was there for quite a long time.
Sometimes he
will go to the hospital, and I think this is the way he got them. But I don't know how he got this medicine.
Sometimes medicine is brought in by family members, but it's not given in the prison.
Awido you wonder what would you go? Leki ko musibe mombem ko ben addanta on leki kono kasongon ton tigi on hebata.
Yeah, sometime kaso lekki na ara sometime nani wada wayrondira kom lebbi ta kasongo ala lekki.
Time to time there will be medicine available in the prison, but sometimes it will take 2 to 3 months. There will be no medicine in the prison.
So what about those prisoners who were in confinement? Did they have access to medical treatment and attention?
Joni wombe benga confinement soka benga confinement on da ben don kadi be heba arsiki on pour be wawa nyawnde de sibe nawni.
Yes, time lekki ki ari kala yado fanta wallan ma heba lekki.
Yes.
Non si gasi.
As far as there is medicine available at the infirmary, when Fanta is around, whoever goes there will get medicine. But if the medicine is exhausted, well, they stay like that.
Are you saying that those in confinement are not able to get medical treatment if there's no medicine available at the infirmary in Maltu?
Joni afala yuide yimbe wonde ma tawi woni wonde ma lekki ala ka ton be wombe confinement be nawni kambe be hebata lawol pour no be nyawndirte.
Buri hewde ko hebata lawol leloto ha nde Allah nyawn sellin ma fo ma ande ma da fo.
Well, that's what happens in the prison. If that's the case, you will have to be in the prison. Allah will cure you. But if not, well, many of them die of the disease.
Are they not referred to RVTH?
Be sottindabe menabe ka lobitan janoto banjulu. Be sottindake menabe banjulu ka lobitan janoto pour be nyawnde.
Kala on waktu kala mo be sottini. Anafata parce que tumayotota lobitan tara mai.
Those days, the people who are evacuated to the main hospital, in many cases, by the time you reach the hospital, you are dead or you are half dead. In many cases, they don't recover at all because they only wait until when people have suffered up to the end of their endurance.
So prisoners are denied medical attention and treatment?
awa hino wa ini sokaɓe ka kasoton ɓe jaɓata ɓe jondude lawol pour ɓe yaha ɓe ñawde noɓe sellira
ɓe ala lawol hay tus ɓe ala lawol hay tus alanaɓe.
Really, that's what happens. If they are not ready to help you, then this is how they leave you in the prison.
Do you know of any people who have died as a result of the denial of medical attention and treatment in their cells?
Antike horema inda hida andi neddo mo andandama wondema o maayi te mayde makko ngen hino sababi ɗum woni o jonnaka lawol de o yahu e ñawdo te himo heɓuno o ñaw wideɗo beri da hida andi neddo ɗon.
Yes, dum gasata mi do andi dum.
Yes,
gasata.
A lot of that happened. I know a lot of it happened in the prison.
Can you please give us some names of those it happened to?
Neddo way jonnude yimbe be andandama wondema be maayi e mum be andandama wanda ko den nawnare wari be.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Please tell us.
Hala yimbe.
Mi hala.
Hey.
Gumane Toure.
Gumane Toure.
Can you tell us what happened to him?
Neddo way halande be gumane ko hondu wadi mo?
Yes, mi do wawi.
Yes, I can.
Please go ahead and tell us.
Da way halande yo halu.
Okay, Gumane o biri nangi mo seda.
Gumane suffered from beriberi.
Ombe sili mo kadi.
And he was under seal.
O woni tonga o wadi paralysis.
He was there until he became paralyzed.
Nabani mo l'hôpital.
They refused to take him to the hospital.
Nongo woni anyande be yattata mo be naba mo l'hôpital.
That's how he remained in the prison until when the day they came to take him to the hospital.
Akunde mile to e Banjulo mai.
He died between the prison and mile 2. He died before they reached the hospital.
Oh, Abdoulaye
Jallo. He was Fulani from Guinea Conakry.
On kadi o nyawi don o nabaka l'hôpital don no woni nyande be yaltini mo o nyango mai o yotaki Banjul.
He also remained sick in the prison cell. They refused to take him out. He suffered there until the day they took him out to take him to the hospital. He died on that very day.
Demba Cisse. From Bansang.
He came from Bansang.
Yes. Onko Buba Cisse.
Sorry, his name is Buba Cisse.
Sorry.
Buba Cisse, sorry.
Onko Risa o yetuno.
He took a razor blade. He cut his own throat.
You know the officer be ono me ari mi nani dillere to der selto.
I personally went to call the officers because I heard some noise in his cell.
Ari mi yurni mi janna yalta.
I came and peeped inside his cell. I saw blood coming out of his throat.
In charge officer George Colley. One in charge.
George Colley was the officer in charge. I shouted his name. He came running. I took the keys from him and I opened the door. Buba was holding this razor blade in his hand, but he was bleeding profusely. Until I took the razor blade from his hand, I gave the razor blade to George Colley. I told George, before you will stand here and waste time, take this man to the hospital or else he will die from bleeding.
George Colley,
George said he cannot do that unless he report the matter to his elders, to his seniors. I told him, now do something quick. If you don't go out and inform them, this man will die very soon. He said, okay, let's go. Man came out, we came out and he took me back to the cell and he went. He said, let me go in. I went in. Buba spent the night there.
Ambo luka joni dum dal ko Michael Tanedi.
Up to a point where nothing was left. He was just waiting for death.
Yeti mo be nabi be aro be wi be wadi mo Kariala on l'hôpital.
They took him away, and when they came back, they said he was taken to the wing of the hospital called Hariala. Before 1 a.m., they came back and said, Buba has died. I told the man, this is what I told you.
But
at that time, the condition I was in, I haven't got the daring mind to tell any one of them, this is what you should have done so and so.
Mr. Saba, can you tell us why Buba Sise did something like this to himself?
Buba Sise
Buba Sise ko soka mahaba hakil mako fidi o waino fetu do ni joni o feti dal.
Buba, he was locked and he spent so long in the jail that he became somebody who started suffering from mental illness. At the end, he was just somebody who went mad.
You have mad men.
That don't woy wadda ton hebugol to yimbe be andanda wawonde be soke habe be feta.
Andi worbe fo imbe worbe kono worbe fo fotani jambaria.
Yes, men are men, but we are stronger than each other. Men are stronger than each other. There are men who can endure suffering more than others.
And are you saying that the conditions of the confinement wing are such that it would actually turn sane people insane?
Joni nda afala wiide yimbe wonde ma dum woni ka kasoton dum woni ka confinement ton no wayi non neddo si sokama ton ko dum ni sababu da wobbe be andanda si be sokama ton be wata yettude dum hoore mabbe wata yettude dongal ngal muuse ndin ko won ton ko
confinement si wona joni.
Confinement, if it had not been for the days now,
officer be ko nanguno confinement comme dal si asodi mbabatan do dindi mobata beddo dandi.
Well, formally, the officers, if you buy a donkey and the feces of the donkey, you just pack it up and go and throw it away. This is how they look at human beings who were at confinement in those days.
Was it also common for prisoners who needed help in times of emergency or when they were ill to call for the attention of prison officers and they were nowhere to be found and they would just suffer until they died?
That dum kadi no woy wadude do yimbe be anda ma wonde ma be soka confinement on sibe yehi habe bitti be falama ballal te sibe noddi be hebbe be yanne do ko ton be wonta ha be butta ton ma be maya ton hara be arani be goto aran wallugol be ndako dum wadata be do be mabbe don kadi
bi mami aya neddo fiida hakkile mum suka hayya yettari dabba ha heba ko gañata dum gaña wore mum ma immo tan mbokka miro.
This happens sometimes in the prison. That happens, in fact, many times. People become so insane in the prison, and when they were brought in, they are completely sane. But as time goes on, they will lose their minds. Some will go and even knock the wall with their heads to commit suicide. If I see that kind, I will just run and get hold of the person. Some will look around to be able to get anything that can wound them so that they will commit suicide.
In times of emergency, is prisoners able to get medical attention or treatment or the attention of prison officers who are around in the vicinity quick enough to be cured?
Dum woni soka be kasoton be si ha bitte ari e mabbe te bitte den be foti hebude ballal ko yawi har ko yawi nda sibi ngal ballal aranebe ka wattu mabbe faala don dum woni hebo ndako kambe sokabe ton be harta walla be ndako liggotobe dum woni prison officer be ngara be walla be no yawiri nda dum no heboto
on ko minen prisoner be immoto wallondira.
In many cases it is the inmates to help each other in many cases.
And in those situations, where are the prison officers?
On what to see hebike on hara prison officers be har hondo be woni.
Then parce que ko sukabe be pusata ton ben na jodi be susa hay hunde.
In many cases they have these young people in times who just come in and those people, many of them are afraid to do anything when something happens to the prisoners. They will just be there sitting and looking at the prisoners.
Would you say that the most common reason for someone dying in mile 2 would be as a result of beriberi?
Nda afala wiide yibbe wondama mayileji urdi waɗodi ton ɗin ko sababuta ɗum ko ɗum woni be o ñaw wiyeteɗo beriberi ko ɗum sababuta ɗum
mayde nde heewi yes ko Allah warata so ko wayde ɓe waɗaka tekkiya hay goto ala haaju hen ko goɗɗum ko ɗum wari ɓe wona Allah rek
Yes,
ɓe wari ɓe
it is Allah who is responsible for every person's life. But I can say that many of the people, many of the deaths that occur in the prison is caused by negligence and sometimes lack of care and so on. Yes, many people die in those conditions.
And you have already told us that the bad quality of food was the cause of the beriberi disease.
te a winoɗo yimɓe ɓawa wondema nu ko ɗuuɗi kon ko addata ko sabab ko watta sabab o nde o ñaw ko ɗum woni ñamete mo andanda o kelɗa ko ɗum addata o ñaw wiyeteɗo beriberi
ñamete o addi bone o
Yes, it is the food, the poor diet, which is the main cause of the main cause of diseases in the prison.
Do you know whether the prisons change the diet at any time?
nda e gandal ma a faami wondema wattu heɓino ɓe andandama wondema kaso gon ton yeesoɓe ɓe sansuno ñamete o
ko sansi toon ko mburu o sansi
The only changes that took place there is
Change occur.
ɗum ko wattu hombo heeɓi ngol sansagol
ko nguro ko laamu o ceeñiɗo ko
that happened after the change of government.
Do you know whether beriberi still exists in the prison?
o jamanu ni ka wonɗen ɗo nda ino ida faami fo ñaw wiyeteɗo beriberi ha joni hino sino ɗum no ton heɓo ton
no ɗo woni ɗo biribiri ala
No, presently there is no beriberi. How I know things there is no beriberi as yet.
hay si toon ne heewani par ce que mi yiyani
If it
non
is,
ɓoyani komi arti toon min ko joosu am ɓe weddoyno kam ɓe itti kam ga fees
if it is still existing there, I haven't seen it as yet. Because I came there recently, I was at the Josuang prison. But the time I spent at mile 2, I haven't witnessed it so far.
So what you are saying is that the diet has improved from the past.
joni awa ka faala wiide wondema balɗe yawtunoɗe ñamete on ɗum sansike seeɗa
sansi to mbiyami ko mburu o tan ɓe ceeñi ɓayri ko doget heɓaynoɗa joni a heɓay full tapalappa
Well, the changes there about food is the bread. Because formerly they give you half a loaf of bread. But now each person can be able to get a full loaf.
ok biribiri e pape o kadi ɓe ceeñi seeɗa par ce que joni ko ñalande wotere tan ɓe defata pape hirande
And the pap has also changed. Because it is only once in a week when they will cook pap for dinner.
woni ñalel talata fof talata ko pape ɓe watta hirande
Every Tuesday nowadays, it is the pap that we have for dinner.
kono hay goto ñamata suusa fof woppat
But nobody has the dairy mind to eat that pap still. They just throw it away.
dal ɗiɗon ceeñimane ceeñani par ce que place o ɗum ko inde place haako tan ɓe taƴetan ni doget tan ɓe ñappa haako tan ɓe taƴetan ni doget tan ɓe ñappa hen dow maaro hen ni ya ko tentulu ɓe waɗi ɗum wona tentulu no moƴƴani
The food has not changed. Because even if they say they are going to cook plazas for us, they will just take green leaves and soak it in palm oil and cook it the way they want it and just pour it on rice. The quality of the diet has not changed.
bon maafe gerte o
And groundnuts too,
saka maafe gerte aljuma
especially the one they cook on Fridays.
kobo lakkaɗo ɓe cunnaɗo ɓe garta ɓe mbaɗa hen ɓe ƴefta condi gawri ou farine ɓe jiiɓa ha heewa ɓe hibba hen no ɗum ñamotako
That groundnut stew is mixed with flour and they add just smoked bonga fish and cook it the way they want it. That one also is very bad.
lacciri ndi
The couscous,
lacciri ndi ɓendata encore ndi heewi leydi par ce que ɗo defeteɗo wañango e waɗi salté ha ɓurti wañango e waɗi salté
the couscous is always full of sand because where they cook this couscous is a very filthy place. The cooking house is filthy and it is not in fact properly cooked. So this is what causes the problem there too.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ba. I would just like to go back to the issue of the deaths in prison. I mean, you've already told us that a lot of deaths occurred from beriberi and other diseases. Can you tell us if anything else happened that caused deaths in Mile 2 apart from beriberi and other diseases?
Joni kawando yara ruto dembao yoni yara duoni imbe wanda ko dudi kon don ko watta sababu mayde mabbe den ko duoni o nyaw beriberi. Yoni si feƴƴi o ñaw beriberi yimɓe ma ɓeɗo dawodi ñaw sifa goɗɗo kadi waroɓe ɗo yimɓe so feƴƴi o feƴƴi o beriberi o
mi nani ko kalɗo wiyanamo
yes
o accu hami para affaire ñammindi miɗo heddi seeɗa par ce que defoɓe ɓe mi haalani haala maɓɓe.
Yes, I want you to excuse me because I want to talk about the cooks themselves because they are responsible for cooking for the prisoners. I want to say something about the cooks if you allow me.
Okay, what would you like to say about the cooks?
Ko ɗum falda haalde fi defoɓe.
Okay, andi defoɓe ɓe ko Fara woni mawɗo defoɓe o toon.
The cooks are led by somebody called Fara.
Kono Fara ni wayno debbo ni gorko mo mari andi kala dépense mo gokkuɗa ɗum ko ɗum o gollata.
Fara is just like a woman. The fish money that you give food, the woman will cook for you.
Fara e moƴƴi de par ce que Fara e sukaɓe makko ɓe mballa ko heewi si ɓe jii a tampi siko docteur windanma joni a fotani ñamude ɗum par ce que min e ora mi ñamata maaro mi ñamata owel mi ñamata fay tus nebban maaro mi ñamata lacciri rek mais Allah e makko ɓe mi walla.
Fara is a very good person because anybody who suffers there to the point of particular diet has been recommended for you, Farah will stand and help that person so that that person will be able to get that particular food. Even me, myself, I will take myself as an example because I don't eat oil and I don't eat rice. I depend on couscous. But with Farah's help, I am able to survive on the food that he prepares for me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ba. I would just like to move on to the question deaths that occurred apart from illnesses.
Joni ajarama joni yahen ka fi mayo be tombe. Joni si yawti o beriberi on da nyaw goddo kadi no to mondana ma wondama mo wara yimbe ka kasoton e gandal ma.
Ɗum ɗon si wona nyaw Allah o ko biribiri o waranno yimbe be kono si wona ɗum si wona nawnuɗo ni tan Allah warma nden.
Yes.
The
main problem there, the main disease that kills people in the prison was beriberi. But apart from that, well, those who die, most of them die of natural deaths.
You also told us of those who died because they were actually denied medical treatment as well.
Awido yimbe wonda makadi hewbe mum wobbe kadi mabbe maaye te ko sabab ko watta sabab mayde mabbe ko duwoni be jonnata ka lawol pour be nyawnde no be nyawndirte.
Yes, si wona joni mbimami on tuma a nawnata maya ɓe yaltinma kono wona yaha l'hôpital.
Yes, it is nowadays that changes took place, sick people are taken care of. But before, people will get sick in their cells and they will be there until they die. They will bring out the dead body, but nobody.
As a mess boy, you were assisting prisoners, so you would have seen also prisoners who would have been suffering from certain injuries or wounds inflicted by torture.
Awido yimbe wonda makadi ka ajonna no makama witedo mess boy te mess boy ko duwoni a walla no sokabe ka kasoton ben kadi te no wa e der ngal ballal kadi wonde ayiya yimbe gandana hibe soka ka kasoton hibe hebi gañu barme e balli mabbe din ma cadele godde balli mabbe din dawa e halande yimbe dum kadi
ya dum ko heewi tawi kam don.
Yes, I witnessed many of that thing, those types there in the prison.
2006.
In 2006,
mune coup d'etat la amon.
They said there was a failed coup d'etat in the country, a failed takeover.
ñu njëkke ñew ci number 5 confinement.
Popular lebata wala ko olof.
Da fala sansude hala ka.
Fali misanji kakay.
Yes, sorry about
2006 yo.
In the year 2006,
we go coup d'etat wadi sare.
Baby, there was a failed government. There was a failed takeover of the government.
Ko be adi nangu defo ko per mbendi be adi adude to der.
The first person they brought into the prison was Per Mendy.
Per Mendy sa ino duma wi no mayi.
the condition that he was brought into the prison, if you look at him initially, you will think that he is already dead. Yes, when he came in, the only sign we saw that he is alive, he was shouting. He started shouting, "Give me water to drink."
Who are you referring to, Mr. Ba? Who are you referring to?
Is somebody called Per Mendy. He started shouting, "Give called Per Mendy." He started shouting, "Give me water." He was a soldier. He was shouting, "Give me water before I die. Give me water before I die." But David Colley gave an order that nobody should give this man water to drink.
And he was brought from outside into the prison. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, they brought him from outside into the Mile 2 prison.
Mr. Ba, I know that this was a situation of a failed coup d'etat, like you said, and he was brought into the prison. But my question was more related to those prison inmates who were tortured inside the prison.
Oui. O faamiɗo ko wiɗa kon o ko neɗɗo mo andandama wonna ka yaasi ɓe ittimo ɓe addi mo kadi kaso kono ko faala kon ya laɓɓinamo ɗo ko ɗum woni sokaɓe kadi kaso toon ɓen tigiri tigiri ɓe andanama wondema ko wattu mo wonnoɗa mesboy on si a yeehi pour wallugol ɓe ko honno yirata woɓɓe e maɓɓe
gaña no piya no gaña no ga nder kaso.
Yes, I have seen a lot of prisoners, inmates there who were severely tortured and they sustained serious injuries, but they are not taken to the hospital or even the infirmary to be treated.
Please give us examples of those inmates who were tortured and who tortured them.
Ida way jonnude yimɓe misal neɗɗo goto ma ɗiɗo ɓe andandama wondama ɓe lappano ɓe yiwɗa ɓen te ko hombo lappi ɓe.
Ɓe yimi ɗo no lappe.
The people I saw being beaten, and the first time,
Makodu Jakite mi yiɓe nangi ɗum ɓe lappi ɗum ma o desimay.
Hombo Momodu Jakite. Yes, somebody called Momodu Jakite. Makodu Jakite. Yeah. He was caught and beaten and tortured severely up to the point of death, and later he passed away.
Mr. Ba, can you tell us by whom?
The people who treated him like that was Ijame.
Can you give us Ijame's full name?
Ijame inna makoden tigi ko honno.
Ibrahim Jame.
And who else?
Hombo.
Pio Jabi.
He was a short man, dark in complexion, a man from the Jahanka tribe.
Chief Torture.
They call him the chief torturer.
He's called the chief torturer.
This is how we called him there.
Was there any other member of that team of torturers?
Tawa be heewi dal groupe on heewi kono kanko ni yeso Chief Tamba.
Yes, Chief Tamba is amongst them, but they were many.
Please give us their names if you can.
Okay. Sefula wi ayno yobe nodde yobe addo yimbe be wara. Sefula.
Person called Sefla. You know, his name is Yaya Jeju. He's the person who gives instructions for people to be brought and killed.
Can you tell us more about that? Please, about Yaya Jeju giving instructions for people to be brought and killed?
Yes, I was standing witnessing it when he gave orders for people to be brought and killed. The reason for saying that is I was standing and Ijam said to him that this man standing here is the chief mess boy. He told the man, Sefler, to let them go and charge me because as the chief mess boy, I am the person who helps inmates there in the prison. I said to him, boss, what have I done to you? He told me, if I find you there, then you will know what you have done to me. I know that man very well. So when he said that, I know and went into my cell.
Do you know anybody that was actually killed on his orders?
Yes, that was quite a long time. I witnessed him giving orders for people to be brought and killed, but it was a long time, and I don't know those people, and I cannot remember their names because I was not acquainted to them.
Mr. Ba, is it a case of you don't know or that you're not willing to tell us?
Mr. Ba, nini fondo ka wondo ko ndako andana ndako aparani halangol yimbe inde mabbe
he hodum
be yimbe warabe
anjota kita warabe ko lamdim tampu be ngoniri ko ben kalan mi halam taw no yimbe be tampiri
ko wi ko landika makombe warato inde mabbe
lappa be olandika wona warabe olandika ko lappa be olandika.
Yes, Andy ko sakitini o wima sita yimbe lappa be wayri a wi oya on sefla okray oda pour be adda yimbe be wara o ko dum o landima o wi sita andi yimbe mo anduda e dow kongol makko yimbe no wodi don yimbe mo wara
ko wada wi mi warabe ko nange o yayo be nange be lappe o mo wasi ngay ka ya maydo fo ko do watte be lappa be ngoda.
Yes, why I said that was that he will give orders for inmates to be brought and beaten, and the order he will give is beat them until they die. But in many cases they don't die. They'll be beaten until they become unconscious. And he will tell them if he dies, just dig the ground and bury them. Yes, that was happening. But I have not witnessed somebody dying physically in my presence.
Can you tell us those you knew had been beaten until they died on the orders of Yaya Jeju?
Joni nda hida wai halande yimbe be anda ma wonde mabbe lappama ton habbe mai e dow yamirore Yaya Jeju.
No, Allah mai do en kono tampere wadi hen.
No, I haven't seen anyone dying from the beatings on the spot, but it took many inmates went through that kind of torture.
Can you give us some names?
Say the wai jonu de yimbe inde.
Okay.
Abu Lapi Ibrahima.
Ibrahima was beaten. I forgot his surname, but that man was beaten.
Lapi Ramset.
Umbo?
Ramset. Soriba Konde.
Soriba Konde was given the same treatment. He was beaten severely.
Lapi Laminija.
Laminja was treated the same way.
Lapi Usnikul.
Usnikul was given the same treatment. I know it is more than these people, but presently these are the names I can remember.
We have already received evidence about Soriba Konte as well as Laminja.
Ni fondo ga wondo men nani yewtere Soriba Konte kanyum may Laminja.
Can you tell us about Osnikul?
Eda way halande be sengo Osnikul no kanko ko honno.
Yes, Osnikul eda way ko cigarette be nangirno Osnikul. Tay mo yano l'hôpital e safrulay court o carton Kali also the cigarette, packet cigarette.
Yes, Osnikul, how his case happened was that he was caught with a cigarette. He was taken to court. At the court, somebody gave him money. So on the way back, he was able to purchase some cigarettes. So when he came with those cigarettes, they caught him smoking a cigarette.
If Tamba
Chief Tamba caught him and said, let them bring him. When Osnikul was brought, he was beaten until he went insane immediately.
And where is he now?
Hondomoni nini?
Oiko sere kunda ojeya. Oiko sere kunda dojeya. Meme andaga to woni.
Kono be achitama ekaso?
Achitama joni.
Yes, he's still alive. He said he lives somewhere in Serekunda because
he has been released.
But he has been released.
Can you tell us, apart from the names you've given us, if any other prison officers were part of this team of torturers? You've already mentioned Ibrahim Jame, aka Chief Torturer, Pio Jame, Chief Tamba, and Yaya Jeju, who was also known as Sefla. Are there any other names?
Haalande yimɓe go kadi si feƴƴi ɓe ɗe yimɓe o haali ɗo ɓen wandana ko lappoɓe
ko groupe wonno toon lappoɓe yimɓe tigi tigi on groupe ko ɓe lappanno.
These are members of a group who were notorious for beating prisoners mercilessly.
Do they share something in common? Are they from the same place, for example?
oy ɓe lappoɓe ɗo ɓe nda e gandal ma nda e sikkuɗa e sikkema kadi ndako ko dula goto ɓe immorto
ko
ndako dula goto ɓe immorto si ɓe arde ɗon lappugol ko dula goto ɓe immorto ndako na dula goto ɓe woni
walla ko ɓe musidɓe
ndako siɓɓe kadi
kamɓe on ko ɓe siɓɓe.
Yes, these people I can say that are all people who are related to one another.
Nani Ijame na nodda Yaya Jeju uncle.
I heard Ijame calling Yaya Jeju as his uncle.
Jabi kadi Jabi on boy David Colley.
Jabi is a boy working under David Colley. He was David Colley's boy.
You haven't mentioned Jabi before. Who is that?
oy haalano ɗo inde Jabi ko mbone o Jabi
Pio Jabi.
I mentioned Pio Jabi's name here.
So was it Pio Jame or Pio Jabi?
Pio Jabi.
Okay,
Yes, it's not Jame, it's Pio Jabi.
Thank you.
Jaram.
And you've also mentioned in your statement that there was a particular torture place at Mile 2. What did you call it?
a wi ɗo yimɓe wondema ka ɗum woni kan rekaso toon no woodi place mo andandama wondema ko toon ko ɓe lappata ko toon ɓe lappata ko honno on place wiyete
Place uji ɗiɗi ɓe jogii.
They had
force maɓɓe ko Trrc.
top
ya kala gonga. Alan gonga.
is called talk through. There, if they tell you if you want to live, if you want to survive, you have to tell them what the truth, or they will do whatever they want with you.
And that's why they called it talk through. You have to say the truth, basically.
ɗum woni awa place on ko noon ɓe noddirtamo talk through ɗum woni ya haala gonga
Ko non ɓe noddirtambo.
That's how it was named. The place.
How
was named.
would they achieve that? How would they make people say the truth in that place called talk through?
joni on place ɓe naɓi toon neɗɗo kamɓe ko honno ɓe waɗata ha ɓe waɗa neɗɗo on naɓaɗo toon pour o haala gonga ko honno ɓe waɗata e makko
Andi mi naɓaka toon kono ko naɓaɓe toon ɓe mi wonduno ɓe wi.
Personally, I was not taken there, but I have stayed with people who were taken to that place, and when they come, they narrate their stories to me.
And what was done to them according to what they narrated to you?
joni gila ɓe ari si a landike ɓe yewtude e maɓɓe ko honɗum ɓe wi ɓe waɗa toon
Ɓe wi si a ari ha a naatiɗo dammugal force damal ngal.
They said if you come and pass through the first door,
Mbusuɓe ƴettata ɓe ɓorna e hoore ma.
they will place a nylon bag over your head.
Is that place located within Mile 2 prison?
on place ɗon moɓe wiyata ɗon gon dako e nder kaso gon togi hoggo ka kaso ton ɗum woni
Koto kasoto mena woɗɗi seeɗa par ce que koto kotas.
It is situated
The
in the
director.
prison, but it is closer to the director's quarters, away from the prison cells.
Alumbat kallu o ni alumbat kallu o jawta.
You will cross the main road and go, it is on the other side of the road. That's where the director's office is located.
Are you saying where the headquarters is presently located?
ɗum woni ni fewndo ka wonɗo ɗum woni office maɓɓe mawɗon ka woni ɗon
Way ga director wonto.
Yes, that's where the director.
Happened to them?
allah yimɓe joni ko honɗum waɗata ɓe si ɓe naɓama toon
Ey siɓe ɓornama kufune waɗe ham kof.
And he said, they say, the moment you pass the first door, they will put a nylon bag over your head. They will cuff your hands behind you.
Tabal na wodi ɓe lelama e tabal e acca.
There is a big table there. They will fall on you, grab you, and go and take you. They make you lie down on top of that table.
Ijame nodda recruit ko yata e sappota fo na darina fadi.
Ijame will call recruits who will go up to about 10 people who will just come and stand by.
Ɓe lappa ha ɓe ngoɗa si a mayi ok si a mayani an andi.
They will beat the person up to their satisfaction. If you die, okay. If you don't die, you are lucky.
And you've also told us that the beating and torturing of inmates also extended to prison officers?
ya wido wonda ma dum woni gol lappugol sokabe ka kasoton ben dum haadane sokabe ka kasoton ben ay wonda dum hewtada e dum woni prison officers be woni police be gardobe kaso ngen kadi wonda ben kadi be heba e gebbal mabbe
prisoner be officer be foti ni
The prisoners and the officers are equally treated. They all have the same equal treatment.
Can you give us examples where prison officers were treated in this way?
jawaye jonde be misal kawanda ma wonde ma prison officers
prison officer be mi wondi en jetato cell number 5.
Prison officers, I once shared the same cell with them, 8 of them.
Be wadani ay hunde be lappa minanti ko minanti yetta no ne bankarité ji ko me suudi meden be walla e balli mabbe ko officer bena.
Yes, these officers were beaten so severely that it was the inmates who got up and started helping these prison officers. We provided them with some medication and some ointments to rub on their bodies where they have these lacerations and other wounds on their body.
Do you know who carried out these tortures on them?
Yes.
Yes.
Parce Bori Jallo.
Because Bori Jallo,
on nyalande wote
one day in the evening he was about to start his duties.
We ko adjutant nangimbo e mobile to Dambugalto.
They said the adjutant caught him with a mobile at the main gate.
Ono be lapuno Bori ha minefo mewi Bori mai be okimo sel sera selamdo.
He was so severely beaten that we the inmates thought that he has died. They came and placed him on the ground near my cell.
Was he a prison officer at Mile 2?
Prison officer,
yes.
Yes, he was one of the prison officers at Mile 2.
Officer, yes.
Yes, he was one of the prison officers at Mile 2.
And who beat him?
Adjunta e team mako. Adjunta na jogino team special.
The adjutant and his team. In fact, that adjutant has his own team in the prison there.
What is the name of the adjutant?
Adjutant ko honno woni inde makko.
No, me anda adjunta foko adjunta ita. Lamda to bed on den.
Well, maybe you can ask the other officers his name, but they only called him the adjutant. I was unable to get hold of his real name.
And he's an adjutant at Mile 2 currently, or at what point?
Nini ko adjutant ka kasotanda ko watu ombo wonno adjutant ka kasoton.
Kanko no ga kaso kanko ya no to debi kolino hala nambo. Kala ko fala wi debi koli ko dun tan debi koli am okay wadi ko fala.
This man was a pet to David Colley. He will go and narrate stories to David Colley, and they will take action on him on those words. And whatever he wants, he will go and talk to David Colley, and David will allow him. Whatever he wants, he will get it.
Is he still at Mile 2?
Nini ha fondo ka wondo himo ka kasoto ligo.
No, beri uno mo. Beri wadi mo besoki ma pari. Woni to me wonde ma kodon.
No.
1 month so.
He was dismissed, he was arrested, and he was incarcerated there. In fact, I spent a month with him in the cells there.
Do you remember?
1 month so some days.
And in fact, they took him to this. They sealed him for 1 month plus some days.
Do you recall when that was?
Daida waye mandita dum ko honda tuma dum hebi.
Yes, ending bi parce que Adama Barrow gagni do ko wadi abe achibe.
Yes, he was among the people who were pardoned when Adama Barrow took over the government.
So at that point, he had already served his sentence.
Awa hino wai ha opari.
Wale kaso before be wale kaso kam enjeta to.
All the 8 of them were locked up in the prison there.
Mr. Ba, you're mixing issues a little bit. We're talking about the adjutant. Was he incarcerated with those 8 prison officers?
Mr. Ba, ida jibu da aferonde. Ko adjutant don woni ha honda halde fi munda ko lapado.
Lapado kala denala.
Yes, it is the person who was beaten, the adjutant.
Not the adjutant.
The lapado kono wona adjutant ode.
Adjutant lapi on biami.
Okay, I'm talking about the person Bori Jallo who the adjutant gave orders to be beaten.
And my question was asking about the adjutant. I asked you whether he was still at mile 2, and you said he was no longer there because he had been arrested. Is that correct?
Adjutant o malanda da fimu ni ka wonde do anda hajoni mo liggade ka kasoton.
Adjutant ligo.
Is Mboligo Hajoni?
Adjutant ligo.
Yes, the adjutant is still at the prison.
Position is he working?
Ni ka wondo ko makama hombo jogi palaso hombo jogi e liggol.
Adjutant misiki anda ko sergeant.
I don't know.
Sergeant achuno mode mo Joshua.
Yes, ko Joshua Owoni.
That's kodo me achimo boy.
Yes, I left him at the Joshua prison, and I think he is still a sergeant.
And what about the members of his team? Can you name any one of them?
Joni be wadi dano de bade den. Nda hida way manita de goto e mabbe.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you tell us?
Hala yimbe mabbe ko hombo tawana group makko.
Cisse on kadi lapano be nanguno dum.
Nanguno Cisse kanko hore makko.
Adjutant nanguno Cisse.
Tawa be group adjutant don ma.
Mo lando ma wobbe e nder group adjutant o lappobe. Yes. O Cisse ko group makko tawa.
Allah den ko groupe I jamme o tan woni lappobe be mi halan mabe be ngon lappobe nanga do ko be lappata.
Okay, so O Cisse no.
On Cisse ben ko nanganobe.
Yes, Cisse was one of the guys beaten by adjutant's people.
No, I was asking about the adjutant's torture team. That was my question, not those they beat.
Oh oui. Ko olandi ko akita akilla. Adjutant. O adjutant mo wida on. Ande awi kan ko di difference yawti o adjutant ko hombo kadi woni ka kafu makko.
Kafu makko.
Ko hombo o bokki kanko.
Diwa ko kanko adjutant. Chief Tamba.
It is the adjutant himself and Chief Tamba.
I jamme. Bengoni lappobe.
These are the people who are among the beaters.
So, because you had told us that the adjutant had a separate team from the other team. So, is it one and the same team or not?
Andi ko wida yimbe wonda adjutant kanko kadi mo jogi kafu makko fere hara jidane I jamme kafu makko jonda ko dum woni landade o adjutant daka himo bokke kafu I jamme on kambe foko kafu goto kambe lappobe
andi ko wirma me adjutant ko timma ko jogi kanko imortango yato debi koli ko halani mo o hali fo debi koli yamo yeswat ko duwadi mi mo jogi timma ko.
The reason why I said that he has his own team, whatever he wants to do or whoever he wants to treat badly, he will go to David Coley and talk to him, and David will simply allow him to do whatever he wants. He will come and give orders, and they'll just carry out what they want to do to the person.
But the people in his team were the same people.
They'll just carry out what they want to do to the person.
But the people were the same people in the
kafu makko ko be yimbe woto goto be woni kanko I jamme foko kafu goto.
Group goto.
Yes, it's the same people, the same notorious torturers.
Can you confirm that most of the prison officers who were arrested, detained, and tortured were done so as a result of trafficking within the prison system?
Joni nda an hida way gongentinde dum wigol wondema be yimbe officers fu be nangabe ton ben fo be nangabe lappa be soka ben fo sayi be wadama dum ko goddum be wadi be andanda wanda be natini don ka kante kaso ton ko andana loi kaso ngon jabani dum dako dum be wadi
non parce que wobbe na lappa ton wona be wadani ko bon parce que ko lakasi monis be tawrete pour o taw ko prison ma kudol cigarette sa yaw ki prison si be yima be nanguma be lappa.
No, the officers I don't know about trafficking, but the reason why they beat some officers is that some officers have mercy on the prisoners. Some will give monies, a roll of monies, this is tobacco, to prisoners, or a cigarette stick to prisoners. If any officer is caught giving cigarettes to prisoners or a roll of tobacco to prisoners, that prison officer will be caught and treated very seriously.
And that is what trafficking is, Mr. Ba.
Oh, ko woni trafficking, ko woni natingol goddum kan rek kasoton ko andana ma wonde loi kasongon jabani dum.
You've also mentioned that the food that you're given at prison is also sold to prisoners instead of being given for free in certain instances.
Awi do wondama kadi wattuji go nyamete mo jo heboton ko kasoton wonde be on yeyindira mo ton te hara jara wona dum foti wonde ko fotno hebude nyamete wanda da wanda hara ko firi haram itane hay budut da ndawa halde dum kadi yimbe ko honno
ay mi no way halde dum.
Yes, I can say that also.
Andi nyalado fadani ndina wuli.
A hungry man doesn't wait for food to cool down. However hot it is, a hungry man will attempt to eat it. Because we, the inmates, we are better than each other. Those who spend long times in the prison always develop means and ways how to get food.
Have the 10 boli. Have the boli sapo no mama miyama.
Yes, because somebody like me, I have been so long in the prison that I know all the tricks. I can even get up to 10 basins of food. If I want to sell them, I will sell them. If I want to eat, I will eat.
And this happens between inmates and not the prison officers.
So our wa ini dum ko hakkunde so ga be ton be dan dum hebodo dum hara officer be ndawagoro.
Prison officer
It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Sometimes this trade tax happens between the prisoners themselves and sometimes between the prison officers and the inmates.
Mr. Ba, we understand you also had a very close relationship with the late Baba Job, and you have some information about the way he actually died.
Mr. Job, Mr. Ba, men famini wanda makadi Baba Job Allah ya famo fajindon hidon hebi de mako musidal ya seda tembe den fami wanda makadi mayde mako dan hidon hebi en gandal seda ndakono.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you tell us how he was killed?
Dede way halande yimbe ko honno o warira.
Yes.
Well, I know some of how things happened. I know some, but not all.
What in no time?
Because there was a time.
Ya Jammeh nanguno vite do assistamba.
Yaya Jammeh once gave orders for Assistamba to be arrested.
Assistamba non ko kaw mako.
And Assistamba was his uncle.
Yo oyato kasoto.
So that he will be brought to the prison.
O wala dumbe wara Baba Job.
So that Assis will help him to kill Baba Job.
Lamine Dabo no diga min samba.
Then Lamine Dabo called me. He told me, you see this man? This man is not a prisoner. He was just brought in here as a prisoner, but he has a mission. And the mission is, he is here to kill Baba Job. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. I said, we are all elders now. Then let's try and watch him and see what happens. In those days, I have realized that every morning they open our doors.
Assistamba
will come out of his cell and he will come and call Baba Job from his cell, and they will go to Assistamba's cell.
No, cell Baba Job.
So they will go to Baba Job's cell. Yes. Then there came a day.
David Koli, Nelly, your assistant by Yaltina Bega office Makoto, Imofala Muide.
One day, David Koli sent somebody to come and call Assistamba so that they will take Assistamba to his office, to David's office. He wants to see him. They took Assistamba and took him to David's office.
Assistamba tongo 5.
Assistamba spent the whole day in David Koli's office up till the time Assis returned to the prison. By then, everybody had gone indoors at 5 p.m. But as a mess boy, I was the only one outside.
Assistamba no dikam.
Assistamba called me.
We come Adadi Baba Job ko fererma.
He told me, you know that Baba Job is your friend. I said yes.
We kono Adadi Baba Job wawata nyamudendi nyamikaso moja mako.
He told me, but you know that Baba Job cannot eat this prison food. It's not good for him. I said yes. I said yes.
We join komi fala walla mi Baba Job. Mi do why what the Indiam debo mako na defa na ada si addi nabato office debit mi jefta nyamidi mi nabana baba to nder.
Then he told me that now the help I want to do is I want to give orders so that Baba Job's wife will cook food for Baba. But when this food comes, I will receive the food, take it to David Colley's office, and after that, I will take the food from David Colley's office and bring it and give it to Baba.
Was the food eventually brought?
Nyamete on kasakito ora no.
Yes, ya wadi kumasi ka wadi nyamete.
Yes.
Parce Baba Job o parno salade kono kadi assistant ba dayni ma o yidum e addu.
Initially, Baba refused that arrangement. But Asistamba went on talking to him nicely, cajoled him, until at a point, Baba agreed, and this food started coming.
Bon, David Colley no di Baba Job.
Then David Colley called Baba Job.
O yidum affaire nyamete ma accutango nata si o nati. Siko office anga arata, persone andata. Miɗo wawi okkude assistant ba ara nyalla do si bottari ma ari o nabana ma to nder.
The reason for that is David Colley himself called Baba Job and told him, allow us to get your food from your wife. The prisoners will not be aware of this. The food will come through my office. And when the food arrives in my office, I will call Asistamba. He will come and collect the food from my office and bring it to you. The other prisoners will not be aware.
Did the food eventually arrive, Mr. Ba? Can you tell us what happened when it did?
Johnny, ko hondu wadi gilande ma nyamete on fuddi arde.
On gila o jabi dum. Baba jo jabi o ari o halani mi mo nono salo. Wi mo an wi kam o ko waro ma joni o adana ma nyammi nyama an kana ajo jani.
When this happened, after he agreed with David, Baba came to me and told me this. I told Baba, refuse that arrangement. I think you are not wise. Because you told me initially that Asistamba he came here purposely to kill you. Now how can you trust these people with your food?
Sorry, Mr. Interpreter, I just needed to consult with the chairman before we approve 15 more minutes to wrap this thing up. So if that is granted, I can just continue because it's time for the break.
Yeah, you may proceed, please.
Thank you very much. Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Interpreter. Please go on.
No problem. Yes, when that happened, I told Baba that you are not wise. You told me that Assis came here to kill you. Now, how can you accept this kind of arrangement with Assis and David Colley?
Continue.
Ontuma Baba jo wi mi samba accuta mi nangai Allah. Wi mo dum labani de o wi accu mi nangai Allah. Mi no okay dum ko anandi ko nyiri ma mi anda na.
Baba told me, "Nee, don't worry. Let me just agree with them. Allow me to take the food."
Mr.
I told
Ontuma yeyi ande si o addi bottari jango arata.
Yes, when the arrangement started, when Baba told me that, I said, "Okay, it's your own affair." So when the food started coming, for a day the food will come, the other days there will be no food.
Onyande wadi botari ko tewrek tew mojo.
Yes, and in many cases when the food comes, it's always very good meat. Job calls me and tell me, "Samba, come."
Me ya dia sel mako uditi bolo wi boy anko no duwai.
We went up to his cell. He opened the basin for me. It was all meat. I said, Baba, how is this?
That
day, the day he called me to go and inspect the food, I asked him. He said, it is Asistamba who brought this food. I told him, don't eat this. I told him, if you eat this food, you will die. He said, this meat? I said, yes, this meat, if you eat this meat, you will die. He told me, well, I ate some out of this meat already. I told him that, okay, now, don't eat anything of this food and don't give it to anybody else. Keep this rest here in the cell until in the morning and look.
Ai subaka koni teo ni wai ni bauli kit na wadani ndiam na yalta na wadani.
The following morning, when he inspected the meat, everything in the basin was pitch black, and in fact, it was boiling like something in a cooking pot.
imo Baba Jo boy dege anyami o wi mi ha mi jaki seda.
I told him, Baba, really, did you eat some out of this meat? He said, yes, I ate some, but not much.
Me woni go balde didi balde tati Baba Jo dum dande di yaltini puje ko fotini.
It was about 2 to 3 days when Baba Job's body started changing. Boils and pimples started coming out of his body from the neck downwards.
Noddi kam o wi mi Samba ko halno da wadi de mi sellani ay ko yaltata e bandu am.
He called me until he told me that, Samba, I have seen what you told me. I am really sick. You see my body, what is happening to me?
What eventually happened to Baba Job?
sakitoron ko hondu wadi baba
Jeptimo be nabi l'hôpital o nyande wana kanko foti ya l'hôpital de.
That day,
Kanko foti yade.
that was the day they took him to the hospital, and it was not the day for him to go to the hospital.
Aliou Ba fono yade l'hôpital de kansi.
Aliou Ba, kanko yombo?
Aliou Ba fono yade l'hôpital de nyande.
It was Aliou Ba's turn who was supposed to go to the hospital that day.
Kono be chenyi kaydo be mbi ko Baba Jo yo nabe.
They changed the papers and they said, let them take Baba Job instead of Aliou.
Yo tinimo l'hôpital tambe be wadi mo entrer yo be entrer moto ha jango.
When he arrived at the hospital, they admitted him. They said, let him spend the night there until the following day.
Ngo wadi to misiki balde tati amboton.
I think he spent 3 days in the hospital there.
O neliton e goddo yo ara si ari wi ami joni bandum burori o ara de balde do.
Yes, he used to send somebody to me who will come and tell me, well, Baba is greeting you. And he said, well, he's getting a little bit better.
Onyande jemma suba kallaw mi yaltu rek mi ko sebin mi yaltata.
Then one day, early in the morning, I came out, because usually I come out of the cell around 7 in the morning.
Sumaila wi mi Samba anani ko nanmi ko mbi mi dum ala.
Ismaila told me, Samba, have you heard what I've heard? I said, no, I've not heard anything as yet.
Wi mi Baba Jo mai.
Told me, well, it is reported that Baba Job has died.
I
told Ismaila, if that is true, Baba Job has been murdered. They killed him, but he didn't die naturally. On the whole, Lamin Dabo was listening to what we were saying. The moment I said that, Lamin shouted in his cell, saying that they've killed him. They've killed him. This is how Baba died.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ba. Can you tell us what the impact of your imprisonment has been, as well as the torture that was inflicted on you before you were imprisoned?
Dayda way halande be gilande ma sokoda e joni tampere dum ko addi e makon kanyum may lappugol ko be lappu makon ko dum addi cadele ko dum addi e bandu ma dayda way halande dum yimbe.
Yes, mi no wawi.
Yes, I can.
Ndi mi wi on gila hanki.
Since yesterday I said that.
Yes, mi do wuri mi do hala kono mi sellani do gon mi do mi sellani.
I am alive and I am talking, but I am very sick still. I am not well.
Paske do redo am du na heewi rek mi nyamata. Redo am every time na heewi hendu.
Because what happens to me, my stomach is always filled up. I cannot eat properly. And I'm sick. I'm feeling sickness in my body.
Ko addi o nyawnak.
What caused this problem is
mi boyi mayel tu nyalande water tam be jepti kam problem wadi be jepti kam be nabi kam josi wan kaso gasani salte pousser nguleki parce que ala korket.
One day, after spending some time at mile 2, all of a sudden they took me out of mile 2 and took me to Joshua. But where they locked me up, it was a building which was incomplete, and it was full of cement dust, and the place was very filthy. This is where they put me in.
No woniri ni dal kasongo no woniri toni no be wadi minni min tangela min jabe jetti be nabi Joshua.
It was only myself and Lamin Jah who were taken to Joshua in that condition.
Kaso gasani ko Simon be wadi do rek Simon rebe wadi do korket ala.
The building, how they built it was not completed, because there was no roof, there was no corrugated roof over the building.
Dambugal ngal duma falantero ko ni foti tan dal ni rek ni.
The window was a very, very small hole.
Nange immi mani pousser si immi man pousser ko yaltata dow yana e dow ma nange ko natata ko. Sindiyami toba ndiyam dam koy do manatata.
What happened to us was that during the daytime, the sunlight will spend the whole day on us. And if there is wind, it will raise the dust up. We will suffer from the dust. And in the rainy season, when the rain starts to come, it rains on top of us. And up to now, that place is like this, is like that.
Wadaka simong, wadaka notin puser si ari puser natat.
It has not been properly cemented, and still dust is always prevalent in that area, in that room.
Lamin jaento woni to mojani palacio moja min kay mi bien nyaw o nyaw mi andano atami.
Lamin Ja is still in that condition there, and that's the place where I got this sickness from. I'm not well, really.
And that is at the confinement wing at Joshua Prison.
Do any confinement when Joshua?
Yes.
Confinement Joshua. Gasani.
The confinement wing at Joshua is still not completed.
Gasani beiton nan na yimbe.
And it is not completed.
Seal rek.
They are still putting people in those rooms, saying that they are under seal.
Parce que mi acci to rimael kambe njeta to.
Because
sila woni mi acci be njada e lebbi didi. Mi acci ribe don.
I left about 8 people there who were sealed. And it is now up to 2 months. Those people are in that same condition still.
Ajoni nak suka goto adama mail to onyan o wi kam ajoni be sila.
Just recently, one man has been brought to mile 2. When I asked him, he told me still those people are still on the seal and the rooms are still the same condition.
Mr. Ba, thank you very much. You will have an opportunity to say a few more words when you give your final remarks, but at this stage we will have to stop and I will hand over to the chairman.
Ko woni ko wiide Mr. Ba jonni a jarama ke a jonnata heɓa wattu on kadi pour haala ko heddi kon fof ko annduɗa kon si tawi woni wa jonnama toon pour haala uddugol haala ma kono ni joni kanko acciri ni e hakkude ma e makko joni o jonna e haala kan e ɗum woni kiyamano ɗum woni hoore e jonde nden.
Mr. Chairman, I hand over the witness to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Council, and thank you, Mr. Sambaba. Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate.
Joni on fof jarama joni commission aɓe on e landade kala e maɓɓe heɓuɗo landi falaɗo ma landade dow ko haalɗa ɗo kon himo wawi hollirde.
Kono noon miɗo yino yewtu seeɗa ɗo eɓe lamdade sabu heddi seeɗa.
I also have something to say. There is a little bit which I want to point out before the commissioners start asking, if I am allowed.
Would that be part of some of the final remarks that you would want to make, or do you want to make that statement now? If you want to make the statement now, go ahead and do so.
Wi daɗɗum a faala ɗum bokkinde nder haala ma sakkitota kan ko uddirta kan yewtere ma nden dakko konngol goto joguiɗa ko ngal faalaɗa yuɓɓude e nder haala ma kan.
Par ce que ɓe okkete waktu an kala haala ko woni e nder bernde ma.
After.
Joni, now I will point it out in my final statement.
Sorry? Imam C, you have the floor, please.
Commissioner Imam C, ko ma arde landagol.
Koto Samba. Nambada.
Nambada.
Nogolle badi.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Am tanka.
Enam to mabe gonda ko besunguma nguma yiya.
Ha?
Suka e mabe besunguma debbo ma besunguma ngunda ko be ngaral yewde ma.
He, min gila minanga debbam ko biddam goto wawi arde haga parce que to min kodi don a woddi.
Well, since the day I was arrested, it was only once that my son came here to see me, because where I come from is very, very far from this area.
Mi alaga musidɓe dal ko ɓiɗɗam wawata immade toon ara kono alela tour gargol 1.350 rutagol 1.350.
Where I live is very, very far away. Other members of my family don't come. It is only my son who comes around to see me, because the fare going and coming, going is $350, coming also is $350. It is expensive for somebody like me. So this is the condition that I'm living in.
Thank you. There are no other requests for the floor. Mr. Bai, you may proceed to make your final remarks now.
commission da be hay gor ala do fa hebudo landi ko landoto ma joni ni ka wondo joni a jonnama jonde de si a jogi ko marda falda halande commission on dum ko woni on dandama hino e bernde ma ida wawi haalude yamirore kanyum may ko woni ko e bernde ma ho da wawi haalde
dal min on nyaminani jimbo na wi ado debi ko li ambo wada debi ko li against.
I heard Jimbo saying things against David Colley here when he was testifying.
Jimbo kala ko yon anda ngo kasona gonga boyandi.
Whatever Jimbo says that he is not aware or he doesn't know in the prison, it is not true. He is aware of everything that goes on in the prison.
Parce que Jimbo ak David Colley koni be wadini.
Because Jimbo and David Colley are the same people who have an agreement between them. Whatever happens, the two of them always plans it together.
2007.
In 2007,
David Colley arrest.
When they arrested David Colley,
David Colley wondu no to kasodo.
I spent 3 months with David Colley in the prison there. I have seen what was transpiring between David Colley and Jimbo. I was a witness to what they were doing.
David Colley go naba court.
When David Colley was taken to court,
ko Jimbo wadimbo bail, Jimbo yobi fine mako.
It is Jimbo who bailed him. It is Jimbo who paid the fine that they placed on David Colley.
Parce que minen ko Jimbo wadi hamid and parimaided do Joshua.
It was Jimbo who put us in this serious trouble at Joshua until we were about to die.
Jimbo ko kaso ho wadi ko jepti ko minen yimbe min Ramset Agibou Diallo Matthew Laminija ko minen do sendi o jetti Matthew Ramset Agibou Diallo on nabi Makati.
It was Jimbo who took Matthew, Ramses and Ajibuja and sent them to Janjanbure.
Okay, me Samba ak Laminija.
Myself, Samba and Laminja.
Onabi min Joshua.
He took us to Joshua.
Boya ni me ko hamkof jema nyaloma.
It was just recently that we were taken out of that condition, but we were on the cuffs day and night.
Ko Allah POSO arrivi.
It was because of Allah and POSO. When he came, he said,
POSO o wi joni aduna o chenyi woten ngaccu hamkof e jude be itende.
He said the world has changed. We cannot leave people in cuffs all the time. Remove these handcuffs from their hands. It was POSO who gave orders for these cuffs to be removed from our hands. But we had suffered tremendously before. Whatever sickness I'm suffering from is caused by Jimbo. Jimbo and David Colley are close friends.
Jimbo ala ko manki dum boyandi fof parce que officer be bonnata bo heewi ko wadi mudan bo heewi ko wadi.
Jimbo has done a lot of harm in that prison.
Kanko hotbe be burani dum be wondi be.
Because he treats strangers even better than the people he works with.
Ha jodi jida seal o burti.
Up to this point, a lot of people are under seal, and it is too much now. It's because of him.
Joni sa wadi yesojo mbo wawa windude inde mum sawo anda sa wadi on yeso e kaso ko yata e temedde tagado sa wi ko on jogoto ben be jam be gondare jam.
A person who cannot even write his own name, if you take that person and make him a leader at a place where he'll be responsible for people who are about 100 plus, well, whatever happens there, it is those who made him the leader there.
Gondo confinement mawdo mabbe gondo confinement.
Those at the confinement, their leader,
o wawa windude inde makko.
He cannot even write his name.
On wawa jogade yurmende e goddo.
He has no mercy for anybody.
Abbido mbo kadi jangani hay hunde.
His second in command is another person, an illiterate person. He knows nothing.
On kadi abbido mo jangani ay hunde ko
and the third person in command also is an illiterate.
Mawbe be tato kambe jogi confinement be jangani ay hunde be ganda ay bismillah.
Those three people responsible for the confinement wing are all illiterates. They don't know anything. How can they have mercy for people?
Bon meyat
At the main yard,
chief office
the chief officer,
moy Ngiran.
who, Hombo,
Ngiran
is called Ngiran.
o wawa widude inde makko
He cannot even write his own name.
oni jogi ko yata e temedde joni hay si yimɓe waddi probléme koko fota waɗe arrangement ɓe wiya acca paake mo naɓe mo confinement.
He is responsible for over 100 people. But even if there is a problem between inmates, there is no way for him to make an arrangement to bring reconciliation. He will just say, pack them and take them away.
Confinement bonnat suka, confinement moƴƴa e suka mawɗo saka suka.
Confinement destroys people. It is not even good for elders, much more young people.
Confinement sa waɗi toon ko yata e yontere si wona Allah ɓurma wallu a fetat.
If you spend a week or even more than a week in confinement, if Allah doesn't help you, you will become insane.
Confinement moƴƴa e suka, moƴƴa e mawɗo. Confinement moƴƴa, confinement ko hulɓinina e confinement.
Confinement is a fearful place. It's not good for an elder, it's not good for young people, which is very, very fearful.
Ɓe poti ceñje, ɓe jogiiɓe confinement, ɓe jogiiɓe yaadɓe, waɗaɓe yeeso, ɓe poti wallude yimɓe, ɓe ceeña ɓen, ɓe laara jannguɗo, ɓe mbaɗa ɗon.
People responsible for confinement and the main yard, those people should be changed. Educated people should be brought to that place who know what they are doing, who has mercy for human beings.
Parce que officer sukaɓe ɓen na jangi, mawɓe ɓe jangani ko ɓe no mbaɗa yeeso. Sukaɓe janguɓe ɓe koñi ɓen ɓe koñi ɓawo ɓe waɗi ɓen.
Because the young men who just came into the service, so most of them are educated people, but those people are the ones who are downtrodden. They are not allowed, they are not given powers, they are just there like that, they just give those people orders. The leaders are all illiterates, they know nothing.
Yes,
yes, this is what I have to say.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Ba.
Ajarama, Mr. Desamba Doroba.
And for your testimony as well.
If
there are no further points to raise, we will take a 30-minute break and come back at 12:20. Council, please go ahead.
Mr. Chair, before we go on break, pardon me to take this opportunity to reiterate the warning we had given to the prison authorities.
Okay. The lead council, we may have break, mbonin halatitin yamrore ko okkuno yimɓe e sengo yimɓe wonɓe nder kaso tenon ɓenin holla mawɓe kaso o marɓe kaso o ɓe haalanno ɗumen onon yimɓe mo annduɗa ɓe ari ɗo pour seedeyagal te noon ha joni ɓeni e nder kaso o wata hay jungo mema on.
This witness is a witness of the commission. He did work for the commission and he is under the protection of the commission.
An seede ɓe no wawno anni ko commission o ɓe liggani wayri on liggani commission o joni ko commission o arata on oɗon e ley commission o so ko ɗum waɗi mboni holla yimɓe onon ko on yimɓe commission o hay goto fotani on fawɗe jungo.
All prison officers are warned to desist from taking any reprisal measures against this or any other witness who testified before the commission.
Benin halna liggotoɓe e nder kaso o prison officer ɓe ɓenin haalana ɗumen hay goto e maɓɓe wata faw on jungo ɓe fotani on wadde hay tus ɓe fotani on tampinde ɓe fotani on fawde ko muusi par ce que onon joni ko commission o on liggani tenon joni oɗon e ley commission o joni e hay goto fotani on tampinde walla faw on ko muusi.
The commission would continue to monitor the welfare of all its witnesses who are currently at the prison system.
Commission o continent be jentoto be larat kala onon yimɓe mo annduɗa on ari ɗo pour on woni seede ɓe commission o continent ɓe jentat ɓe larat kala no on wonirɗon ɗon e nder prison o ɓe larat ɓe ndaara si taw goɗɗo immat pour addana on ko muusi walla waɗa on ko boni on kala joni ɓe yiyat ko commission o fawta ɗumen.
We would do so with the intention of ensuring
that nothing happens to these witnesses, and if anybody does something untoward, the person would be properly dealt with according to law.
Joni sayi be wi be nin darat be nin jento be larat kala mo anduda ko officer o mo liggo e der kaso o so immi pour o fala on wadde ko boni walla o wadi on ko boni joni on tigi kala commission o immanat mo commission o wadat fere on kala be neoto mon ne are mo anduda musat be hollat mo be yimbe ko commission o mari fi mabbe joni.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Ajarama chairman.
Thank you very much indeed, Council, for that very important reminder.
Mboni jara lead council o wairi o siftnori yimbe ko dari walla ko woni gonga o e ko woni ligge commission o e sengo onon cdb mboni jara lead council e gon sengo.
We have been emphasizing this particular point in the past few days that we had prisoners coming to testify before the commission.
Gila nyalande yimbe wonbe der kaso fuddi arde do pour be wona seede be haali ka haala tenon nyande wo nyande be haalat ka haala pour be tidina haala ka ha joni hande kala chairman kanko hore makko mboni holla yimbe mboni tidina haala ka pour yimbe acca don hakkille.
We will leave it at that, but thank you very much indeed, Mr. Sambaba, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Men hadat don hande o waktu. An Sambaba ajara matigi, wairi ajabi pour ara do wona sede commission o meden jarama e do dum.
Our 30-minute break will take us to 12:30, so we would adjourn the meeting now and resume in 30 at 12:30. Thank you so much. Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.